I work for the ambulance service, have done for about a year and a half, full time for just over a year. I was a building surveyor for 2.5 years. After doing a master's in building surveying, and decided to have a little bit of a change of career.
What was the reason for the change?
I think more for my happiness, which obviously is partly why we're doing this, and my sort of mental health, and finding something that I genuinely love to do. And life is so short, and I think we had conversations about that when I was leaving as well, and wanting to not dread every Monday morning, because there's a lot of Monday mornings to dread at the end of the day. So when I found something that I absolutely love, I couldn't not do it.
So what specifically in the ambulance service are you doing?
So I am frontline, 999 calls, 5 days a week, 12-hour shifts. Yeah.
That sounds intense.
It is, but I love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
So, first of all, you were doing building surveying.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into that in the first place?
So I did my undergrad uni degree in business and finance, and worked within a finance department of a building surveying company. And then the surveyors were never in the office. They were always out and about. So I was like, that's what I want to do. So came back home from Sheffield to Liverpool, did my master's in commercial building surveying, and got a job. And I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I did enjoy it. Great people, everything like that. But I was in the office a lot more than I thought I'd be.
Right.
COVID hit. Good old COVID. Worked from home a bit. Still went into the office. We were quite lucky and managed to do that. But then I was speaking to one of my friends who's a paramedic, and they said, why don't you just do a bit of weekend work with these guys, do the odd event so you can help people, all of that malarkey, and it might just give you a little bit of satisfaction out of life. And it did the opposite. It egged it on more.
What sort of events were you doing then? Was it like festivals and stuff like that?
Chester races, the odd festival.
Dealing with drunk people.
Dealing with drunk people, yeah, testing me. But no, I absolutely loved it, and I thought, you know what, this is what I want to do. Be able to help people, be there for people when it is one of the worst days of their life, and potentially make a tiny bit of difference to them. And that job satisfaction outweighed pretty much everything else, the money or whatever, because obviously as a building surveyor you're on a nice little, paycheck, but to me my happiness is worth an awful lot more, and very few people do find something that they love to do, and I've found it. So I'd rather be happy in what I do and love it.
Thank you very much for watching this clip of the podcast. If you'd like to see the full episode, click here. If you're new, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed it, please drop it a like below. Thank you very much.